Hello everyone, and welcome to Hacker4Help. In this video, we'll be solving the question Web Gauntlet. So we're given a website and we're given a filter website as well. Let's open these two. In the first website, we have a username and password system. And second website, it says round 1 hour. So we have round 1 out of 5, so I'm guessing that we'll have 5 different rounds, and at the end of the 5 rounds, we'll get our flag. So basically the way this challenge works is, we need to give a username and password and we need to try signing in. So let's give some random ASD as username and password, and it's invalid username password. However, we can see over here that there is an SQL command written, select star from users where username is equal to ASD and password equal to ASD. So we can see the SQL command that is being sent, which means we know that it's using SQL, and hence we can use an attack known as SQL injection. SQL injection is used to SQL injection is an attack where we can modify the query that is sent to the server, and we can use that query to access information that we normally wouldn't have access to as a user, or we can use it to log in as an admin and various other threats that can be caused. So in this case, we see that this is the query that is being sent, and in this filter it says OR, which means the word SQL injection is a kind of attack where if we know that a query is being sent to the server, we can modify the query such that we can gain access to information that we normally wouldn't have access to, or we can log in as different users, etc. So it's given here that the filter is OR, which means we cannot use the word OR in our injection. A normal basic injection is putting any, let's say test, closing the colon, space, or space 1 equal to 1, dash dash. This is the normal SQL injection code. And so what this does is, I've put a random password as ASD, and what this does is, it gives the username as test, and it closes the quotes, and it gives OR 1 equal to 1. So basically it checks whether the test is correct or if 1 is equal to 1. And as you know, 1 is equal to 1 is true. This query part will be true. And this dash dash comments out the rest of the query, which means it won't check whether the password is ASD or not. So if we sign in by using this, it doesn't work because again it says that OR is filtered, which means we need to do this some other way. So now we can just try logging in as just the admin, closing the quotes and press double dash and putting some password. So now it just uses username as the admin and doesn't check a password. So now if we click sign in, we've signed in. And now we have round 2. So now if you come back to this page and refresh, and now we have round 2, where it says OR and like equal to dash dash, which basically means we can't use the word OR and we can't use a dash dash. So we can't use the normal putting admin, closing quotes and putting dash dash, because dash dash will not comment out the rest of the query. However, we can use a different way to comment out, which is putting slash followed by a star, which is also another way in SQL which is used to comment out queries. Now again we can put the password as whatever we want, and we click on sign in, and we're signed in. We're on round 3 now. So now let's refresh the filter and see what is next. So now we have OR and equal to like greater than, less than, and the double dash, and we don't use the greater than or less than symbol, which is what is extra in this round. So we can just use the same thing as before, which is admin, close quotes, slash star, putting the password as anything we want, clicking on sign in, and we're on round 4 now. And now let's refresh the filter and see what we have now. Admin. So now we can't use the word admin as well. Now let's go back and let's see. So we can't give the username as admin. However, what we can do is we can split the word admin as the username and password. So what we can do is we can give ADM in the user and IN in the password. However, what we're trying to do is to make it such that only the username is given as admin, which means we have to find a way to concatenate the two strings so that it only comes as the word admin. So what we can do is, in the username part, we can close this code and we can do the comment part again, which is /*. And if we come to the password part, what we can do is stop the comment, which we can do as this. So now what this does is, it comments out whatever is between the slashes. So now we've commented that out, and we can use this operator, which is the two standing lines, which concatenates two strings. And now if we open the quotes now, and we have I in. So what this does is, when we give this as the username and this as the password, it comments out anything else that is in between and concatenates the two strings over here, which means what will happen is we basically give the word admin as the password. So if we go back to this page, we give the password, which I just copy pasted from there, and we give the username as adm close quotes /*. We have to sign in. There we go, we're on round 5. Let's try to refresh the filters again, and it says no union, and we haven't used union in this question. So again, we can do the same thing, paste the password, the username as adm close /*, try to sign in, and there we go, we're on round 6. Congrats, you won, check out filter.php. So now if we refresh this page, we have the code behind this, and we have, as a comment over here at the end, we have a flag. So we solved the question. Now we can just copy this, paste it over here, and the question is complete. Thank you.